All right. Test, test, test. Test, test. Mike. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Already live. All right. I guess I can't mess with my settings. Woo! Let me get this going. Oh boy, we got a good one today. Chat, give me 1 second. We got a good one though. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can you give me a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me? It says it's making noise, so I just want to make sure. But as y'all read by the title, if there's any confusion, I probably could title it a little bit better. Actually, I put 2-round mock draft with creators live. No, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty accurate. All right, that's what we're doing. Hey, man, so that's what's happening. I don't know if y'all saw it on X or not, but we've been doing this the last couple of years, chat. I see the ones that are how y'all doing. I'm going to get to chat 1 second. But the last couple of years, man, with Walk the Mock, they've done these mock drafts where every team is basically controlled by a content creator. Most of them, I think, are through YouTube. Some of them aren't. They're just like on Twitter or something. I'm not going to pull that list up, but basically every team has a creator, and we do a mock draft. Now, I think last year we did like 7 rounds, bro, and it was long. This year it's 2. Makes a ton of sense. All right, I wasn't even going to question it. All right, we're doing 2. But there are trades. Now, before I throw that stuff on the screen, chat, I do also want to let y'all know this is set to start at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's when the draft goes live. We obviously pick late. We have 2 picks to make today, unless we trade for another one. But most people aren't going to want to trade out because then they won't be able to make a pick. You know, we're only doing 2 rounds, so most people aren't going to like look at it like that. But I will say, so we got 10 minutes before we start where we can communicate. And I am going to communicate a little bit and just try to get a sense of like, hey, is anybody want to trade up? Anybody want to trade back? Like, I just kind of want to have, my bearings straight, because once this starts rolling, it's going to be hard to make any kind of moves. But chat, let me pull it up. How y'all doing? It's good to have y'all in here. Happy Saturday. What's up, dude? I see Blade in the building. Mitch is in the building. You drafting a kicker at 29, of course. See, this is why I was like, yo, I got to see if anybody wants to trade back. That way I can make sure we get that dang kicker. So yes, absolutely. I mean, I don't want to say that out loud because if someone's watching, they may be stealing the information, but we got to keep things on the down low. Bryce, what's going on, Bryce? We trading up to draft Malik Neighbors. That'd take a lot. That would take a lot. Charles, I will say this. So I'm going to be honest. I haven't watched none of Marvin Harrison. Only thing I've watched of Marvin Harrison is when we played him or when you watched Ohio State during the season. But I have seen the buzz around Malik Neighbors being better than Marvin Harrison or being the top pick. I don't think that's going to happen, but shout out to you because I know that you were one that has been on that. So I'm going to give you the credit for actually making that thing happening. What's the X handle? What's my X handle? Mine is at 0 dose of Dion. Why is it like that? I don't know. I think I had I don't know. I really can't explain it. Do you think we match San Fran's author? Oh my gosh. Why did I say author? Offer. All right. I did want to touch on this actually. So chat, let me know. So if y'all didn't see, apparently San Fran is offering Brock Wright 3 years, $12 million, $4 million per year. The per year isn't that bad. It's a jump though from the $2.985 million. I mean, it's $1 million jump. Depending on how they set it up, it actually might be lower than that for this season. But the fact that it's 3 years, I could definitely understand why he signed that, right? That's a little bit of security. Like, hey, I'm there for multiple years. I got to worry about this every single year kind of thing. I get that. I think a lot of it does have to do with special teams. I don't know. Here's the one thing I was wondering, and I want to know. I should look this up. I haven't looked it up yet. I want to know. This happened with Evan Brown, right? And then the Lions didn't end up matching the offer. Is that what happened? Or did they just not place? I don't know if they placed a tag on him actually, or a tender on. I don't know. I'd have to double check. I don't remember. I know he was a restricted free agent. I don't remember what happened there, but I know he left. I feel like he was given an offer elsewhere, and it didn't happen. I don't know though. I could be wrong on that. Anyway, I think that number only big plays right. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel like they don't need to bring him back personally. I like Brock Wright a lot. I don't think they need to. But $4 million per year, like depending on how that's set up, like because I would assume it's like, hey, it's gonna be the exact same deal if y'all are gonna do it. Like if it's depending on how that thing's set up, like I could see the Lions still matching that. I get the sense that they won't though. My guess now is that they won't. That's my guess now is that they won't. No, we don't get compensation because he wasn't a draft pick and we just did right of refusal. We wouldn't get any compensation. All we had is the opportunity to match it. Okay. So with that, are you drafting a kicker with one of your picks? No, definitely not. I was joking. We only doing the first 2 rounds. Like I said, we're starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. So chat, I just kind of want to get y'all in here. If you haven't seen it, man, check out check out Walk the Mock. Okay, I know this is like mock season time of the year, and everybody's like has their own site that they like. We use PFF all the time. I think we're going to start using Walk the Mock going forward, man. They always put this thing together, and they have a really nice setup. They have different rankings, but you can actually create your own rankings, like if you want to make your own big board. That way you can follow that throughout, make it very easy. You can do that on there. So obviously everybody has their own rankings, but it's a nice setup. Please go defense first 2 rounds, edge and cornerback. I might. I'm really going into this like trying to do my best to take who I think is the best player of it. Okay, I'm going to lay this out there now. Y'all heard me say it, so don't be shocked. These are the most difficult things for me to do. Every year, this is hard. It's very difficult for me to do this because I see the chat. I know like there's certain players that this chat's always going to be split. Certain players they want, certain players they don't want. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, do I go with what the chat saying? If I think this is the best play. So it's always a struggle for me to make the draft pick. But I'm going to lay it out there now. I'm going to go in and I'm going to draft who I think is the best player available. And there will be some needs taken into account. I'm not going to overlook that completely, obviously. But from who I've seen, I'm also not going to draft anybody. If I haven't watched him at all, I'm not going to draft him. Good thing is, pretty much everybody that gets drafted today, I've probably seen. I probably had his notes on. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Finally made it to you live. Elijah, good to see you in here. I don't know if you've seen, but they have Braden Fisk mocked. Who does? I definitely haven't seen it. I do want to do some mock the mocks though, with your guys's and also just kind of reading some of the big ones. I have not seen that, but I also haven't looked, so I don't know. Kool-Aid or Leggett? I would take Kool-Aid. I would take Kool-Aid from what I've seen. I like Leggett. I think Kool-Aid is. I think Kool-Aid's a better prospect at his position, but I do like Leggett. I know. Easy was big on Leggett, and he's a really easy guy to like. So I get it. I don't think there's like a major gap between the two right now. I haven't finalized my grade on. Leggett yet, though. To be fair, I've watched a lot more of Kool-Aid McKinstry, but I do like Leggett. I do like him. I just think from what I've seen so far, Kool-Aid's a better prospect. Remember to ignore positional value like Brad Holmes. That's my goal. I'm going to do my best to do that. Now, naturally, that's going to come into play because, like I always say, like there's certain positions, like if I'm drafting a dude that can't play guard, I might not draft him because it's like, I don't really know if I'm going to do that. Not because the position's not valuable, just because it's like, I don't think there's a fit here, so I'm not going to do it. Kool-Aid, please. Second round, get Frazier. Yeah, well, I'll say that. So their rankings are definitely different. They have Frazier ranked a lot higher, I believe, over here. We have 19 minutes, chat, so stay tuned. I'm a Frazier fan as well. Kool-Aid's my guy. You go. Hey, Kool-Aid's my guy. I like Kool-Aid. I want Braden Fisk somewhere in the draft. The juice he brings ridiculous. I like the way that he plays too. If it was the right spot, like there's no way I'd use a first round pick on Braden Fisk from what I've seen. I would struggle with that big time. Illinois is down 30. Holy, yo, yeah, I wouldn't draft him round 1. I could see a case for round 2. Do you draft a cornerback over at edge this year? If we're talking just positional, yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't. I'd go either. I mean, honestly, it doesn't have to be either of those two positions, to be honest with you. Like my man saying Peyton Wilson. Peyton Wilson would be a difficult player to draft just because I really don't see the fit necessarily. And I liked him. I didn't love him. So I wasn't like, he wasn't a guy that like immediately, you're like, oh, I can talk myself into this one, especially for our defense. But I really do like him. So that's going to be my goal, chat. I'm going to do my best to try to stay in that lane where I don't want to make this like, okay, first pick has to be corner and edge, and then the next pick has to be the other one. Like I'm not trying to do that. It could be a tight end. Hey, Brock Bowers sitting there at 29. Brock Bowers about to be a Detroit Lion. I'm letting y'all know right now. That's how I'm approaching this. But as we're nearing the 10-minute before, I got to start getting in the chat there because I don't want to get sent. I want to see if any of the 3 teams behind us are willing to jump up because even though we're not using, we're only doing 2 rounds, I would like to acquire a 4th round pick. It just make that part. Just let everybody understand that I acquired a 4th round pick. That was the thing that I did. Is Meek Robertson cornerback 2? Will he get torched since he's shorter than Jerry Jacobs? No, I think Meek Robertson's a good. I don't know if he's corner 2. I think if healthy, I would bet on Mosley starting. I think from what Mosley did for San Fran based on his film there versus Meek Robertson with the Raiders, I think Mosley would be a starter. That being said, Meek Robertson's put together 2 really strong seasons. So is he a cornerback 2? I think he can play cornerback 2. I think he could. Yeah. But I also think we're going to draft a corner, and I was thinking about this, shooting around like the cornerback position, it'd be really nice to get a guy on a rookie deal. We do have a lot of like expiring contracts, and Meek does have the 2-year deal. But of course, we have a lot of expiring deals outside of that, and I do expect some extensions, right? But it would be nice to get a guy in here with multiple years, even if that's not super high, even if that's round 3, round 4, right? Or not round 4, I guess. But just get a guy in here just that can grow in this room. I would love to see. I think we need a guy for that. Latu's a great prospect. His injury history, best pass rusher in this class. He might be, from what I've seen, he might be. I haven't. The only thing I'll say to that though, I haven't watched a ton of Dallas Turner. I've watched like enough to get a sense of him. I haven't watched it enough to like compare the two. Definitely a different styled pass rusher. Who is drafting for the Pats? Let's see who's drafting for the Pats. Pats is Andrew Erickson from Fantasy Pros. Maybe if y'all know who that is, I don't know who that is. I'm assuming he's a Patriots fan. Usually that's what that is. I'm very high on Nate Wiggins. Yeah, Nate Wiggins is a dog. Nate Wiggins is a dog. I don't think he's going to be there. Nate Wiggins is a dog, though. Is GM Dose going to live up to the GOAT at Holmes? Absolutely not. Yeah, there is zero chance. There is zero chance that more than 50% of y'all are happy with how this draft goes. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. It's impossible. It's impossible. But Brad Holmes, what he has, he's got a resume that says like, hey, I do this. All right. So don't worry about it. You might have questions at the time. Just watch. And it's like, okay. You know what I mean? I'm going to draft the guy. Maybe both of my guys won't get drafted by the Lions. And then it'll be like, okay, there's no really way to judge this. But that's okay. That's the fun. If Rad is here, he'll trade up and draft Jared Verse. He probably would. Got to get Rad on soon, man. If anything ever happened to Brad Holmes, I would nominate Dose. Okay, actually, hold up. Jordy's actually going to like my draft. I appreciate you, Jordy. I appreciate you. It's Go House drafting Vikings. Go House is in this. I think he's doing Chicago. Yeah, he's doing Chicago. The Vikings is another guy from Fantasy Pros. I don't know if y'all know Fantasy Pros. Trade back is coming. Ooh, boy. Hey, if the deal's right, if the deal's right, think about it. Think about it, man. Okay. If anything, okay, I already read that. All right. I'm going to pull, so I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. Get the little countdown. Also, I want to make sure the screen share is right. Yeah. That looks good. Sort of. Hold up. Oh, dang. We still got the easy background. Hold up. Maybe I'll go right here. Chat, is this looking good? I don't know if I can make it bigger. I use Street. Oh, snap. Yo, what? Hold up. This is kind of fire. Nah, wait. Yo, we're going to do this until it starts. It's going to be blocking the screen, though. All right, I can rock with this. We'll rock with this. Let me know. I think with StreamYards, I can't full screen it for some reason. I don't know why. Latu's worth the risk. Yeah, I could probably find his notes. I don't think I've went through enough games. I can tell you, I have not went through enough games where I would say pull the trigger and go trade up for that dude. All right, I haven't got to that point with that guy. So like I said, that's a big part of this. We're less than a month out, like 26 days out, and you know, I'm still learning, like, and I'm going through guys. I went through probably 6 the last couple of days. So there's just certain players that I don't have as strong of a feeling on as others. And I'm going to try my best to not draft. In a 2-round mock draft, I don't want to draft. That's not to say if Latu's there at 29, I won't take him. I probably will. But, like, I really want to have a good sense, especially if I'm going and making a move for a guy. I don't want to do a 2-round mock and take somebody that I saw one game and I'm like, oh, I kind of like, nah, I ain't going to do that. It is the 7th round. We got the round 7. That's fine. Lions Talk Live reported first, second this year for Pat Surtain. First and second for Pat Surtain. I would be shocked. I'd be shocked if they're giving up a third. I mean, look, I'll say this. Pat Surtain tools-wise is insane. So I can understand that. I think is he on an expiring contract? I liked Greg Newsome a lot. So to just kind of go off of that video, and I watched Pat Surtain just a little bit for the trade deadline. And I was willing to give up a 2nd-round pick for that guy. Now, that was before we made the Carlton Davis trade, so I'd be very surprised the Lions made a 2nd trade for another corner. That doesn't feel like something Brad Holmes would do. I could be wrong. It doesn't feel like something Brad Holmes would do is trade for a 2nd corner. If it was like a later pick, but with another high draft pick, I don't think he'd do something like that. You know, they're about building through the draft, and let me look, because depending on what his contract is looking like, I don't know the Lions are going to put that big number into their contract, into their room. I mean, I guess they're not really paying anybody beyond this year. So if he is expiring after this year and they're not paying anybody beyond this year, then you just pay that guy. But then it becomes kind of like a 1 year deal for it. Yeah. So he's paying. So yeah, he's still on the rookie deal last year of his deal. So then you're probably not re-signing Carlton Davis. So that's the issue. I don't think they do that. He's got 1 year left on his contract. I don't think the Lions would do that. I'd be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. He's awesome, but I wouldn't expect that. Okay. Anybody going to the Pat McAfee show for the draft? Going to the Pat McAfee show? I didn't even know that was a thing. Is that in Indy? Or is that in Detroit? Is that in Indy? Yeah, we're still trying to figure out what we're doing on our end. I want to do something really cool. Chat, if y'all ever have any ideas for what we should do for the draft, let me know. Let me know. Okay, where's the chat room, though? Is the chat room popping? See, I got to find the chat room. This was a struggle last year, too. They said it starts with 10 minutes left. And it's the Chiefs, it's the Niners, and is it the Ravens? I think it's the Ravens that are sitting behind us too. Ravens, Niners, Chiefs. Okay. So I want to reach out to those teams and I just want to get a sense. Like, is anybody willing to go up just a couple spots there? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the second round. Because I do want to get a 4th round pick. So if they're, live. Oh, Steven, what you doing, man? I feel like he'll sign a cornerback in free agency. I could see them signing a cornerback in free agency. I could see it. I don't think it's a pressing need. The cornerbacks free agency are also pretty weak right now. It's pretty weak right now. I've seen the Xavier Howard stuff. I was watching the year that he got drafted recently, actually, and what the talk was when he came out. I didn't know Patrick Mahomes hosted a Detroit Lions channel. Patrick Mahomes, what's up, Broski Bear? How you doing? Illinois is down 31. See, look, if I had the old hair, people would be like, "Oh, I'll get you." Down 31. Yeah, that's rough. Yo, UConn winning the chip? I don't think so. I'm not taking UConn. A team blowing somebody out that bad is too easy. I can't take them. Someone else can do it. All right, we're at 10 minutes. Here we go. Okay, wait. It says go to the draft. Do I go to the draft? I'm going to go to the draft. All right, so I'm going to use their default ranking to draft room. All right, so we're in the draft right now. Now I got to figure out how to... Oh, room chat. Here we go. Okay. Okay, 49ers, Chiefs, Ravens. Anyone want to trade up to, what are we, 61? See, chat, I got to get it rolling early because I know these dudes are be snoozing. So I need to let the people know. Right? They got to be on this. This is important because I don't want to get to that spot and be like, I don't know what to do. We got 2 minutes when we're on the clock. So it's going to go fast because most people probably won't. The first couple picks will not take 2 minutes. All right. And also, chat, because this is tradition, when someone's picking, spam the chat. Let me know who you think is going to get taken. And then when they do, react to it. We need some emoji reaction, something like we need some laughing at them. By the way, we're doing something really cool this year. I won't go into that. But it kind of made me think about, I won't go into, I'll save that. All right. Just stay tuned, I guess. No one's going to answer me. All right. Chat, let's do this because, again, I'm not going to make everybody happy. Oh, wait, hold on. Welcome, guys. Oh, dang, I beat the guy. I beat him here. 8 is available. Chat, 8 is available. I need to calm down. 8 is available. Yo, why would I trade up to 8? I don't know, but I kind of want to. Hold up. 8, you know what I'm saying? Hey, chat, would you? I got to calm down. Trading up to 8 does not make sense. I cannot trade up to 8. Unless I'm going to steal. Wait, hold up. Should I trade up to 8, dog? Nah. All right, wait, hold up. Let me go over here. We're not trading up to 8. We're not trading up to 8, chat. All right, wait. Because he said something, I need them to respond to me, though. Because Side Scout is like, yo, I'm good on the trade. All right, Breezy. How about 29, though? How about 29, though? Because, again, I still want to lay the foundation, right? I just kind of want to lay the foundation. I could understand why they wouldn't want to move a few spots. But at the same time, if I put the buzzwords out there, yo, I might take your dude. Trying to do my best Nick Caserio impression this draft. Okay. Bucks looking to move up if Guy is there. I don't know what that pick is, Bucks. Bucks, you got to elaborate. I don't know what you're talking about. What is your pick? Wait. 26. Well, who's your guy? Oh, he ain't gonna tell us that. No, he ain't gonna tell us that. I mean, you can move back. You know. Okay, this is not good. Wait, what's their second round pick looking like though? What's their second round pick? See, I'm running out of time here, and I'm trying to do all the. Oh dang, they don't have a good second round pick. We can't move back. We can't move back. I'm gonna ask him because y'all want to know. I think y'all would want to know. Because we got, hey, look, we've done it before, all right? And we did it for JMO, not to 8. We did it to 12, but it was 32 to 12. So to go from 29 to 8, a lot higher. But if all the quarterbacks are essentially off the board, let's say we get 5 off the board, I'm just saying, trade up, then trade back a few spots. Yo, trade up with one guy, trade back to the exact same spot with the same guy. Throw off everybody. They'll be like, oh, what are they going to do? Oh, he just traded back. No one's ever seen that before, but that's a way to get a little more time. It's a little trick I picked up. All right, 6 Seahawks 6. Ooh, pick 16. Pick 16, huh? All right. Hey, but here's the thing. They got to let me know what they're looking for because I got to know. You know, we got more than this, but I just want to know. Pittsburgh 26.92 for 20 and 178. Oh, this manager, he just threw out a deal. I don't even think Pittsburgh's in here. Trade up to 20 with the Steelers, give 29, and next year's second, take Newton. Yo, wait, with who? With 20? Pitt 26.92 for 20. Oh, okay. So Pittsburgh ain't in here. All right. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry. I don't know why I read that wrong. I'll probably want to move back from 13. Yo, y'all gotta let me know what you want though. Y'all aren't saying nothing. You guys are just saying that you would move back. I need to know for what. Yeah, this is before the draft. We got 5 minutes. I'll probably want to move back from 13. Dang, see, so this is the issue that we have though. This is the issue that I have. I can't just trade up not knowing what I'm trading up for. Like, I won't do that. But I want to know, like, what it would take because I'm not going to have that much time. Go get Brian Thomas. Okay, wait. Hold up. Okay. Who said that? Vegas? I would make a splash. Like, I'm down with having fun, Chad. This is a mock draft. I'm down with having fun. I just don't know. Everybody wants to move back, right? Like, nobody wants to move up. So I feel like I could get a steal. Okay. So 13. What could I don't really know, bro. I don't really know though. Trade up to 8. Oh my peanut. Oh my goodness, man. For Roma Dunze? You trade up to 8 for Roma Dunze? All right. So I'm trying to think, right? Yo, it would be wild. Move up for Dallas Turner. I'm trying to think though. Like, I don't even know what I would give for 13. Okay, TB, that's possible. Send an offer if it works. Oh, snap. He's on board. Wait, what? Chat, I got to make a move. The pressure's getting to me, dog. I got to make a move. 16's available. Watch this. All right. Hold up. 13. All right. How about this, right? Wait, how about this, right? You can't give up next year's first. I will not do that. If I gave him my second. Dang, I don't want to give him my second. Wait. If interested for the first and second, let's talk again near the pick and see how it's falling if you need. For the first and second? Wait, what? What does that mean? Chad, what's he saying? For the first and second. If interested for the first and second. He don't have a second. Okay. Started bidding more for 16. All right. I got 29 and chat. Would you give up a round 3 to move up to 16? All right, I'll tell him if my guy's there. Because see, chat, here's what I'm laying out there, right? If he says yes, oh, he wants my second. Oh. Oh, dang. Okay. Well, that's not going to make any sense then. I don't want to do that. I mean, look, realistically, I wouldn't be mad with like giving a second and then kind of moving back. But because I can't make the pick, I don't really want to. He ain't going to take a third, bro. Wait, hold up. He ain't taking a third, dog. Because he's not going to. Asking for a third back. I was just trying to like lay it out there, right? But he ain't going to do it because he can't use the pick. We're only doing 2 rounds. That's what I'm saying. All right. How about this? How about 29 and my second round for 16? How about we say in a fourth? Chat, I'm going to lay this out there. We got a minute till this starts. I'm going to say this, right? I give my 29 a second rounder, and I want 16 to fourth back. I won't actually do this, right? But if I lay this out there and say, if my guy is there, and then I just get there and I'm like, I don't want to do it, I'll just say my guy wasn't there. So I'm not trading up, right? I wouldn't move back without a second on the table. Happy balance. So he's on board. Wait. He's on board. Chat, spam right now to move up to 16. I really want that fourth, dog. Yeah, we don't have a fourth, man. I'm not dealing with that gap. Even though it doesn't affect us at all. Brock Bowers, bro. Okay. So I'm gonna say I'll let you know. And that chat, hopefully he's not watching this. Truly, if I get to this spot and we want to move up, I can pull it. I'll pull the trigger. Or maybe when the spot arrives, I'll be like, about that second. I don't know if I could do all that. But he's going to want to make the pick. That's why he wants to trade. So I'm going to lay it out there. And then if I just don't want to do it, I just won't do it. Like, I haven't made a trade yet. Does anybody have the value chart on, like, how valuable that pick is? Chat, the pick's in. How do I get this off the screen? I don't know how. Oh, what? No, chat. Oh, my goodness. It's happening. Yo, hey, watching this, like, hold up. Hold up. Yeah, watch this, like, what? Oh, my goodness. Hey, yo, that was Goat House. They took Drake May, bro. Wait. I gotta see what the chat room's popping. All right, he's on board with that. We'll have to decide when we get there. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I hate this so much. All right, calm down. We gotta calm down. All right, third pick. Let's start looking. Chat, spam right now. If we move it up to 16, who would you move up for? I would think if I'm moving up, I'm either going to take an edge because then I can get one that I think is immediately like, hey, let's go play right now. You get a lot more of a clean prospect with these top two in Verse and Turner, maybe even Latu in a sense versus, ooh, wow, I don't know what that is. Is that his first name? Okay. Versus what you would get if you waited back until the second round, likely. So I'd probably even look at that or a corner just because corner's probably going to fly off. They went on a 30-0 run. I just saw that. That's probably the way I go. Receiver, I could consider receiver. I consider receiver because I like but don't love a lot of the receivers. There's a real chance I go out of this and I don't draft receiver. So let's say I haven't been that big on Roma Dunze, though. I don't know that I trade up to 16 for Brian Thomas. I might. I don't know. I guess we'll see. The 3 make a pick. Quinion Mitchell. Yeah, I think cornerback could make sense. Right? Oh, okay. But we got the foundation laid, and I'm cool if we have to chill. Here we go. This is a big one. All right. This is good, but I think this is what was expected. How about that, though, man? Hey, Drake May, yo. I don't know about all that. Okay. Thing is, man, I like the cornerback depth, bro. Like, I'm not mad at waiting. Like, I'm not that high on Mitchell. He's freaky, but I'm not that high on Mitchell. We lose Brock Wright. Where do we draft a tight end? Anywhere. Brock Wright was undrafted. I think we go anywhere. Just depends. If you're looking for a Brock Wright type, you could probably wait a long time. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Arizona Cardinals have traded to the Vikings? What? Hey, it happened. It happened. Oh, he must have just sent them the trade offer. I forgot we could do that. Hold up. Okay. This is quarterback then. Yeah. I mean, look, I heard the thing that they wanted Drake May, but he's not there, so that makes sense. How do I do that again? Oh, okay. See, now it's starting to fly. Ah, dang. Okay. Los Angeles Chargers. I mean, shoot, that does make sense. Wait, what happened to the Cardinals? Oh, the Cardinals traded back. Yeah. Okay. I think if I click this, I can trade. Yeah. I want to see if Kansas City would move up. Like, I'd be very like, this is the kind of off, like something like this would intrigue me. Something like this would intrigue me. Maybe instead of looking at that now, I should look at like the week offers, right? And kind of just throw them out there, but like the moving up offers. So like give them some like weak, you know what I'm saying? Well, you could trade futures. Give them some kind of weak. What's the reason Caleb went to? His fingernails, dog. Chicago wasn't feeling it. They're like, man, the wind and stuff. Just, yeah. So he said that he needs that second rounder, right? He said that he needs that. And I feel like if we moved up this far, you'd have to have a future in there. No one next to we have 2/3 or 2/4. Like if I were to just be like, here's my third then. And then I came back and said like probably another third. Yeah, they don't like pink over there. If it was green or something, they would have been on board. But Marvin Harrison will never get the ball with the Chargers. He hates receivers. That's like a whole weird thing too. You know, for them to go receiver just kind of seems weird, like in theory. Yeah, should I start with this weak offer and just kind of throw it out there? Next year's 3rd and a 5th. I'm just gonna throw it out there. He's not gonna do this because he already said that he wasn't gonna do this. That's fine with me. I'm just late. Hey, I'm laying the foundation. You know what I mean? We're just okay. This is all in the way. All right. Giants pick is in. They took a minute. They took their time. There you go, Roma Dunze. I don't know. I think Caleb's gonna have a rough time transitioning. Ooh, let me fix this. Bad traits that Baker had. But Baker kind of popped early though, no? I mean, like, what was that? Was that a trade thing? I think they declined it, but I don't. Hey, yo, I said that trade, dog. He's gonna be in the chat room like, bro. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, you ain't feeling that. You ain't feeling that. Neighbors is falling, though. What pick are we on? Hey, I'm going to reach out to Atlanta. Hey, Atlanta said that they would move out. So I'm going to reach out. Watch this. Yeah, I just got to get the ball rolling. Seattle's going to be tough. All right. Seattle's going to be tough. They've already told me, like, here's how it's got to go down. And then I sent them an offer that was trash. So I ain't shocked that they were like, nah. They're like, bro, come on now. Go get Neighbors, risk it all. Hey, you know who played Neighbors really well? Renardo Green. I watched him last night. He played Neighbors really well in that game. And Neighbors didn't have some of that like speed that I was expecting. Neighbors, to me, what makes Neighbors elite or what makes him so tough is the lean. The route running lean that he has is insane, man. It's big time. All right, I don't really want to offer a trade though and then have them take. So who's on the clock? Tennessee. Will Tennessee go receiver? They might because Neighbors is there. I think they're struggling with it. Chat, why they're struggling? Watch this. Watch this. Because I'm a savage. I'm just going to do this. They're struggling. They're like, I don't know what to do. Oh, no, they only have 1 second left. All right. Wait, hold up. What happened? Okay. I don't even know if they made that pick. They just passed their pick on to the next. Oh, they did take Neighbors. See, good thing that didn't go. You know what I mean? Good thing that didn't go. You watched. I did watch Renardo. Press is his best trait. Absolutely. I agree. I agree, man. Yep. I watched him a couple nights ago. I started diving into Renardo Green. He played a great game, man. I like him. I do. Hey, yo, Chad, and I do it all night too. I don't stop. Chad, look, man, because you just need one. You just need one person to be like, all right, whatever, dog. The thing is, though. Wait, hold up. Hold up. I don't even know what I'm trading up for. I need to calm down. I gotta calm down. I'm not even trading up for anything. I need to calm down. We're going to do this because I just want to get this out there, right? Give me that 4th round and you can move up 3 spots. Give me that 3rd round. Hold up. Chat, should I offer this? 3 spots back. Give me that 3rd round pick. Yeah, I could definitely move. I don't even know what I'd move up for, though, now, to be honest, other than an edge rusher. I could do that. Ah, shoot, Atlanta's trying to move, though. Chat, what do we think? Bro, chat, I just sent that trade. There's no going back. This is it. There's no going back now. If he accepts this, I did it. I'm sorry. I thought he accepted it, bro. I was like, no way he accepted that. All right, so Bengals traded up. What'd they give up, though? What are y'all doing? All right. Nah, I don't know if I would trade it for Joe Alt, to be honest. Joe Alt at 8 feels kind of crazy, but it's the Bengals do need a tackle. They need offensive linemen, so I get that. Who's on the clock right now? Chicago? Chicago always trying to trade down. They took Drake May, bro. He probably already knows who he's taking, though. This guy was locked in when he took Drake May. He's like, give me that. He's like, give me that, man. Watch this. I'm a savage, dog. I'm offering the trade. He ain't going to accept it because it's a 3rd. Look, and has James Houston recovered enough yet? Has he recovered enough yet? Do we need an edge rush at all? I think we do need help there. I just don't think it has to be a top pick. I'm going to be honest, Chad. I'm just going to lay this out there. That way y'all are prepared when I say it or when it potentially. Austin Booker is growing on me so much out of Kansas. He's nasty, bro. Austin Booker's nasty, dude. And I think for a guy that's had 500 reps in college, the traits are insane. Like, that's the type of player that, like, that round 2 pick where we're picking, if we didn't move, if I was going to take an edge, there's a chance I take Austin Booker tonight. I'm just letting y'all know. You know what I mean? So just be prepared. He declined the trade, though. But he was thinking about it. I think so too. But again, here's the thing. I think it gets forgotten because I agree with what you're saying. Okay, here's the Bears selection. Yeah, that makes sense. They didn't want it though. They were trying to trade. But I think what's forgotten is that Josh Pascal has a huge role in this defense, and he's going to. And you don't play 5-man fronts consistently. Like, we play the Sam backer when teams play heavy personnel, but that's not something you're often going to see. So typically on a 4-man front, you're going to get a lot of Josh Pascal opposite of Hutchinson. So in ways, like, you could almost make the case like, hey, it's really important to get another defensive back, to really fill that out. Cornerback, safety, get another piece back there because of how much nickel you're constantly in, right? That's like over 60% of the time you're in nickel now. And I think sometimes that gets forgotten. It's like, yes, that's true. But like, you now are just adding Marcus Davenport, in my opinion, to that rotation where he can play Sam, he could stand up off the edge, but you could put his hand in the dirt and have him rush like a DN, opposite as a right defensive end, just like Josh Paschal would, just like John Kaminsky does. Now, I do want to have depth because I would like to also put someone behind Hutchinson. I think we could use that. I could see Bowers going to Jets. Hey, there you go. Put Johnny Newton on his line. I like Johnny Newton. He's nasty. I was just a little bit pulled back by a little bit of what game was that? I think it was LSU, man. I have to go back through my notes. I think it was LSU. He was pretty quiet in that game. They have some good interior offensive linemen. And I thought they did a really nice job against him. Now, that doesn't mean you have to pop every game, right? I try not to focus too much on the result as much as the trait. But I really did like him. Like, if he was there at 29, and I think he definitely gained on me in his ability to actually handle a lot of physicality more than I expected. Also, interior defensive line, speaking of that, who was I watching today? Oh, Mason Smith. Y'all put me on Mason Smith. He's interesting too. Not because like he'd be a day one starter, but as a backup to Alim that plays a lot of the 2 technique as well. A lot of force, can absolutely handle double teams, play schematically, 35-inch arms. A guy like that behind Alim would be very interesting because it's very messy, especially his hand usage, but he plays with a lot of core strength. You see a lot of ability there that just, it flashes. And you're like, oh my goodness. Something like that would be awesome, I think. With Levi still in the roster. All right, Arizona's taking their time. They traded back. Doing still your favorite pick in the first. I can understand it. Trust me, I can get that. And I would never count that out. Wow. Okay. Hey, chat, Latu here already. I would never like count that out with Brad Holmes. I really wish we could have gotten Van Ginkel. I wish we could have too. Now Van Ginkel would have been the Sam backer, right? And his issue would have been differently from his issue. And I agree with this, right? Yeah, that's true too. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. The positive I liked about it, he could play off ball too, and he was natural. So the future piece could have been there too. His issue would have been he's not like Davenport in the sense that you can consistently put him on the line as a DN. Like, that's not something that he's going to handle well. That'd be actually a pretty big problem for him because at times he didn't handle tight ends well. So it would have been like kind of more of a niche role, but I really liked him too. And he got paid a good amount. Jets, Joe Douglas picking sex instead of drafting needs. Dang, hey, you just called him out like that, the truth? Newton would love to get him. Newton would love to get him. Been saying that's weeks too. Okay, Keitho. I appreciate you too. You know what's weird about that too is that's like the first guy that I watched this year. I think it was against Toledo, man. I think it was like very beginning of the year. That was like one of the first guys. I don't even have those notes anymore. I had to redo them. But first guy that I watched, man. I appreciate you, no one. So draft slowing down a little bit. Denver's on the clock at pick 12. Quarterback is kind of gone unless they're going to reach on Bo Nix. This feels like a spot where I should have been. This feels like a trade out spot. Is it not? I mean, if they were moving, hold up. Chad, I'm just going to throw it out there. I don't think they're going to accept this, so that's why I'm throwing it. I feel confident he's not going to accept that. But this does feel like a potential trade out spot. I mean, they don't have a second round pick. He would have taken a second round pick and I think moved out of that spot. I just didn't offer him a second rounder. I didn't really know what I was moving up for, to be honest. So it'd have been a little bit of a. So he did wait on. Okay, I guess that does make sense. But now he doesn't have a pick to take a quarterback with. So Xavier Legette at 29. Yeah, I don't have Legette as a 29 pick. I don't have Xavier Legette as a player that I think it would be worth the 29 pick yet. From what I've seen so far, got to watch more. Darius Robinson, I think can be worth the 29 pick. I really do. I think he's got a lot of upside still. But I do like Legette. Like, I have no issue with him. That could be a trade up in the second round. I just wouldn't take him at 29 from what I've seen. However, Ryan, to your point, I will say this. Outside of a guy like Mitchell, who is usually like seemed like, okay, he could be available at 29. A lot of the other receivers, whether that's Troy Franklin, go down the list of guys that are consistently available there. I think you can make a case for Legette over all of them because I think a lot of them have like, that's an issue. Like they have issues that I'm worried about. So outside of Mitchell, to be honest with you, and then you actually would probably have to move up for Brian Thomas. So we're nearing 16. I think everybody's trying to move, man. Let me get back in the chat room. 13 is available. If you're interested, Falcons. 13 is available, huh? Well, how about all this, man? Wait, what happened? All right. Let me see that. Let me get for a third. Hey, yo, I need a seventh back this year though. Wait, what am I trading up for? Chat, should I do it? Hey, dude, we're gonna do it, bro. Ah, bro, as soon as I sent that. Wait, Atlanta? Did they just trade up? Yo, Atlanta's sneaky, bro. Atlanta's sneaky. Atlanta, we see you. We see you, Atlanta. Did they trade back up? Okay, Atlanta. That's what I would have taken. I would have taken verse. I would have taken verse there. So, hey, that was slick though. I ain't gonna lie, Atlanta was slick. I see you, Atlanta. Okay, that was quick. That was quick. Jacksonville needs a corner. They're gonna take a corner. They're gonna take a corner. If I moved up to 16, I could get either a corner or I could get Brian Thomas, I think. Indy's probably gonna take a corner here. I could go get Brian Thomas yet. He wants that second rounder though. I feel like things have changed. Things have changed, dog. Okay, they did take a corner. That's what I thought they would do. I already offered him this, didn't I? Offered him the same deal is crazy. Yo, offered him same deal is wild. What's the value here, man? Like, what is it? What would it take? 2/3? I don't think I'd do this. I don't think I'd give up 2/3. I don't know. Need a receiver. They did bring Pittman back. They got Alec Pierce. I like their young guy too. Right? They brought Pittman back. I like their young guy too. He was good last year. That guy was going crazy. Like I think he might have been their best receiver last season. I can't think of his name, but Indy probably gets Cooper. That's what I would think, right? They got to go corner. I mean, for that defense, Mitchell would be kind of nasty though. For as much cover 3 as they run, Mitchell could be nasty, but I don't think you can go wrong here. I don't think I'd give up 2/3, man. I'm not gonna lie. First, second, third, and ask for first and fourth back. Oh man, I don't even think that's it. Wait. Oh, so they just moved. Okay. They weren't feeling it. They were not feeling that. I don't have that kind of conviction to trade up. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't really have the conviction right now to give too much. He wants the second rounder, right? That's what he wants. If I give him the second rounder, he will trade out. What guard do you what do you like as a second rounder? Guard or receiver? Either one. I think there's a lot of receivers that'll be in a good spot by the time we get on the clock. I think offensive line would be kind of nice a little bit later. That's why I'd like to get a 4th round pick. I think you might have to move up for kind of a lineman that could help you now, but you don't need him to help you now. So I feel like I'd wait. Okay. So they took Mitchell. So now, I said if my guy's still there, bro. Oh my God. Yo, he's going to be so fired up. 16th available for first and second. He needs a first and second. So he's saying that he'd do it if you get, and he'll give you a future third. I don't think I'd do that, bro. What if if he gave me a 4th and a future third, now we might be talking. Chat, yes or no? My first and second for 16, a 4th round this year and a 3rd next year. I think that's a solid deal. I just don't know what I would. I think if I move up, I'm taking Brian Thomas. Future 4th isn't worth it. Wait, did I throw a future 4th in there? No, a future 3rd and then a 4th this year. I don't think that's a ton to give up because our 3rd's not too far after a second. and then a third next to it would be kind of nice. What if I said this, chat? What if I said this? The purple steak. I have no patience. He's trying to move. I'm gonna do this. He's trying to move. Watch this. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna try to move. I was gonna offer him a trash deal. Let's see what he does. It's not gonna be a receiver. See, I feel like that's a bad pick, bro. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say it's a bad pick because he could kick inside there. I think we did mock him to him too. I don't want to say it's a bad pick, but I don't think he feels good about that. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he feels good about making that move. So I'm gonna. Chat, my concern with Cooper DeJean is I had issues with anticipation, and I don't think the Lions want that necessarily, though I think his ball skills are big time. So that part of me does kind of think that the Lions would be interested. Talise. I want to see what Vegas is talking about. Like if I gave y'all a future third. Oh, dang. Vegas wasn't playing, bro. Vegas wasn't playing. Okay. They feel good about something. That makes sense. I didn't think about that. They have like no corners. That makes sense. Has Dallas Turner not went yet? No, he's went. Dallas Turner went. I was a little bit confused. I was like, really? Okay. I think the only thing I trade up for, I don't think I trade up now. I kind of like where the board's at. My concern would be is when I get to my spot, what's really going to be there if I don't move up. Y'all know I'm a Kool-Aid guy, right? Newton, I like him. I don't know if I think I'd take him at 29. Howard Johnson, I'd be on board with that. I'd be on board with Cooper. Brian Thomas, I'd be on board with it. We're going to the Packers. Hands off. I'm about to trade right for the Packers, bro. Hold on, watch that. Okay, wait, but Steelers going to go offensive lineman. He's going to go offensive lineman, right? So let me actually reach out real quick. Like, if I could do it for like a little. All right, well, hold up. Pittsburgh's going to go offensive lineman. This is going to be, I don't know what this is going to, defensive lineman. Probably Byron Murphy. Nope, it's Newton. Okay. Would I trade up for Byron Murphy? This is interesting. I'm not gonna be able to get to my notes in time. I know that I liked him. I think I had issues with how he'd fit schematically. He's a big time pass rusher, though. He's an incredible pass rusher. Boy. Okay. I know this is gonna be an offensive lineman as long as they don't move out. Yeah, I mean, Newton definitely played a little bit wider in college, right? I mean, he played a wider alignments. He played some 3 technique, but he didn't play much nose. I don't know. I think Newton would be good for them because they're the type of team that with a nose tackle, they can play like tight fronts and stuff like that. So they could make it work. And they've done that in the past. So I think they'll know how to use Newton, I think. I'm trying to be slick, bro. I'm not even gonna lie with you. I'm trying to be so slick. Such a trash offer. Wait, they took this? Shit. Yo, I legit have the worst offers of all time, bro. These people are like, yo, what is Could Kobe Turner move to nose? Maybe. He wouldn't play nose that I think would help Newton a ton. So I guess that's a good question. What up, David? Yeah, they were. yo, the people probably hate me here. Like, bro, what is that? Dolphins want to move down. Yo, he wants to move down. I just gave you an offer, dog. What else do you want from me? Come on, man. What else do you want from me? All right, bet. Watch this. Let me see that. Oh, you don't have a 4th rounder? All right. I'm going to need your future third. Hey, chat, I ain't playing. And then let me get that in there. Okay. So I lose my third. Bro, I don't even know why I'm trying to trade up, but I want to. I don't know. I think I need to wait a little bit. I need to wait. I need to wait, man. Okay. I need to calm down. See, I'm trying to move up, but I don't really have anything. I'm gonna wait. I feel good on the board right now. So I'm gonna wait. All right. Dolphins pick is in. They were trying to move. Yeah. I mean, it actually makes a lot of sense. Can he play the same role as Wilkins? I don't know. I thought Wilkins was assistant handling double teams anyway, but he's not the exact same body type, that's for sure. So I don't think he's an obvious plug-in and like, oh, okay, that's the replacement. Bro, I really like the board. Like, if someone wants to give me some whack trade back, like, I'm on board, man. Philly's probably gonna go offensive line here. So a fourth next year and a fifth this year, I'm gonna offer that. That's the thing too. Philly will probably go offensive line, I would think. I mean, they don't need to. They won't go receiver. They definitely could go corner. Take that back. They probably should go corner. You know what I mean? If Jerkins does go to center, yeah, if Jerkins does go to center, then JPJ could work. I could see them doing that. It seems like that's probably gonna be their pick. I just offered a whack trade, so they didn't take it. Bucks looking to move back. See, I could move up 3 spots. I'm gonna keep the Bucks in mind because if someone's sitting there that I like, I think it makes sense to maybe make a deal with the Bucks. I want to see what they have. Like this because I shouldn't have had to give up too much. You know, they're just trying to move back, say that they got something. You know what I mean? So if I pulled something like this, like 2/6, I don't know that they would actually accept this in real life. Yeah, they went corner. That makes sense. But moving up a few spots could be necessary depending on what that board looks like. Anyone watch that Michigan Panthers game? I didn't watch. That was today. Now I was watching the girls' March Madness game, to be honest with you. If that was today. That's true, the purple stick. I haven't even looked, to be honest. We look pretty good. We look good, but you never know when that run's going to start. Cards can move back if anyone wants to give up an early second or late third. What? Come on, dog. Bro, Brian Thomas is still there, though. I don't want to give him my third. I'm going to need something back. See, the fact that y'all don't have nothing is crazy. Chat, what y'all think? I don't even want to do this trade. I don't even want to make this trade happen. If I did this, I'm getting Brian Thomas. All right, I'm going to offer this. Should I offer this? Third. And I get a fourth next year. I like that. I get a fifth this year. I don't think that's a bad deal. I'm just going to do it. Chat, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We've never had a successful trade on here. so yeah. But yeah, 26. I'm keeping my eye on Tampa because, and look, they're running out of time. They're panicking. They panicked. They did it. They panicked, chat. Oh boy. The time is now. All right, wait. Hold up. Calm down. What do we do? I didn't think they'd accept it. I think I'm gonna go Brian Thomas. That's what I want to do. But Jackson Powers Johnson sitting there. Kool-Aid McKinstry. See, I need to think though. Because I didn't think they'd accept it. Here's what I'll try. I would either try for Kool-Aid, Powers, or Brian. Powers has my highest grade. He has a higher grade than Kool-Aid. So if I narrow it down to Powers Johnson and Brian Thomas, those would be the two I think I would go between. What do you think, chat? We got a minute left. I want to see what y'all think about this one because I'm really open to any of them. Brian Thomas would be my replacement at receiver. And I think he's an animal. I mean, this could be like the Justin Jefferson, right? He might not be first round. I'm going to take Brian Thomas, chat. I know more about Powers Johnson. Powers Johnson got such a high grade for me. All right. I'm going to do this because I think that receiver gets light fast. We're taking Brian Thomas. Chat, let's get some W's, baby. We out here making moves. Yeah, we just fleecing them. Chat. Get some W's going. My work's done. The work's done. See, and then look, I go home at night. You know what I mean? I go home at night. That's why we took Jack Campbell. And I'm pulling up YouTube and I'm saying Brian Thomas highlights. Yeah. Yeah, chat. Come on, man. Calm down. I got to calm down. No, I definitely could have taken Powers Johnson there. But here's my reasoning. Let me break it down. I think that first off, offensive line outside of Powers Johnson, which I would say this. I think receiver right now with where it's at, I wouldn't take Xavier Worthy. I wouldn't take Ladd. I wouldn't take Coleman. I wouldn't take Franklin. I wouldn't take Leggett. I wouldn't take any of these guys at 29. So there's no one on my board at 29. So then I have to move back to the second round. And I think that's fine. You could take a receiver in the second round. I like them. They all have, kind of the ups and downs of their game. I can knock all of them, to be honest with you. But I think when you talk about the receiver position, because of where it's at, I think there's a drop-off for me personally from what I've seen so far. Meanwhile, I think offensive line, because it's not like, hey, I need a starter. I like Powers Johnson a lot. I think he needs some time, which could be a good spot for him. But I think offensive line, there's really guys, chat, I'm going to be honest. Dominique Punai, I think is how you pronounce his name, out of Kansas. I would love a guy like that. The movement skills. He plays tackle. I think there's real guys that if you wait a little bit in the draft, you could potentially grab. Now, here's what we have to look at, though. Our picks now. So we don't have our third. Now, I think we acquired a future. Yeah, we got a fifth. So we got another fifth. And then we acquired a future fourth, which we can't use. So that's unfortunate. But now I think it shakes up the second round pick because now we know it's not receiver. I think we could absolutely package picks. We have now 3 fourth-round pick next year. So we could absolutely package those. Bam, move back up if I want to get an offensive lineman earlier. That's your guy too, Ryan. All right, hey. Right, so, but I don't have a third-round pick. I don't think I would have taken Punai at 71 anyway. But I just think that receiver was, for me, it dropped off. So I feel good about it. Brian freaking Thomas, chat. What? I'm sorry. Yeah, I've never pulled off a trade. I feel like we were so slick with that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't trade up again, chat. Hold up. I mean, I know it's only 2 rounds. I can't trade up again, dog. All right, I can trade up a little bit in the second round. And y'all know I love Kool-Aid, but we've already done max with Kool-Aid, so like I'm not mad at I don't want to take the same player over and over. Yeah, you already knew it, Tom. Hey, shout out to y'all that believed in me. Yeah, watch this. Watch Brian Thomas become the next Justin Jefferson. Watch it happen, bro. That's receiver university. That's what I'm saying. That's when I threw that deal, I thought that deal was trash. He said a late third. I don't think he liked the deal because I didn't just get third. I had to give him he had to give me a future fourth and he gave me a fifth. So like I actually got a lot back for me to give him an early third. It was an early third. It was an early third. So I feel like when I threw the trade, he wasn't in a spot to like move. He wasn't feeling good. He's running late on the clock. All right. Relax. Adonai Mitchell. Bro, hey, yo. Green Bay, we did y'all dirty, dog. We did y'all dirty. Wait. All right, I gotta relax. Did he go? Kool-Aid and Powers Johnson are still there. See, that'll be the thing that gets me, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could Powers Johnson falling to 29 would kind of make me sad a little bit. Brian Thomas would not have. But so stay tuned, chat. We got another round. And I'm glad I kept the second round pick for this. I didn't want to give that up. I did not want to give that up. Brad Holmes be proud of me. Oh, dang, Peter, hold up. I feel like the chat, I can't trade up again, bro. I don't have the capital, dog. All right, bet. We're gonna talk. I don't have the capital, bro. I mean, I guess I probably do, but I don't. It'd be nuts to trade up a second time. I'm gonna offer it though. Look at all these 4th round picks. Watch this. Okay, you want to talk about theme music? Let me pull this off. 2 4th round next year and my 5th round this year. Oh wait, that's the wrong team. That's the wrong team. Hold up. That's the wrong team, dog. Hold up. I'm running out of time. See, this is how you got to do them. You got to do them like this. You got to do them right when the clock's about to end. And then they freak out and they trade. Trade with me. Do it, Tampa. Do it. I think I sent it too late. Yeah, I sent it to. I don't think he even probably got to it. Hey, yo, that was a trash deal. That was a trash deal. See, that's who I would have taken probably. I probably would have traded up and took JPJ. You know what I mean? Or Kool-Aid, I guess. Yeah. Trade back up, Brad Jr. Trade back up, huh? Hey, don't talk me into it now. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I love the idea right now of taking Austin Booker in the 2nd round. I love it. I love it, chat. I love it. Here's what I want to do, though. I want to see if I can move out of 61, potentially drop back to the last pick of this draft, and just acquire anything from, like, in the future. So, if I could go to, like, Kansas City, if they have their 2nd round pick, I would love to be able to go and pull something like this off. Like, give me that for this. Not that. Sorry. This one. And then you give me... Wait. Oh, I'm going to offer that. If we pulled that off, that would be nasty. Bro, that would be nasty if I pulled that trade off, because then I get a 4th round back. So we just saw Xavier Worthy. I would not take Xavier Worthy round 1. I mean, that's speed, though. That's speed, though. And, I mean, it's speed. I don't think they're going to accept this. But you're moving up 3 spots, so, like, you don't really need to wait. I kind of want to it's nasty, Charles. It's nasty, bro. I kind of want to like just get a 4th round pick in return. Because if I can step back and say that after I traded up, I got a 4th round pick back, even though I lost the 3rd round, just so I have kind of a middle of the pack pick and it's not that long of a gap, I would be very happy. And Kansas City's 4th round's got to be late. It's at the end of the round. So actually, let me send them a new deal. I want something better. I don't like that. Here's what I'm thinking, right? It's the end of the 4th round. What if I took their 3rd? I gave them a 5th. And I gave them 2 future 4ths. And you gave me your 3rd. I don't know if I love that. 2 future 4ths and a 5th for your 3rd. I'm not mad at giving up the 5th. The 2 future 4ths will be fine because one I just acquired. The other one's just for next year. I'm going to offer that. I would love to acquire a mid-round back. Brad with ammunition is dangerous. Yes, sir. You're doing a meet and greet. That's the plan, Jason. I want to do something like that. So if y'all have any ideas of how I could do that, that would be the best for y'all. Let me know. I want to do something like that. For sure. Speaking of, Xavier Legette, and I think their big board has him ranked at 28. So I don't know if that was that person taking him or if that was just I don't know if they ran out of time or if that was actually person drafting him. I'd have to see. I really want to move back with Kansas City here. It's only 3 spots, so it's gonna be hard, right, to pull that off. But I really would love to get a mid round somewhere back. That'd be ideal. Hold on, make sure. Hey, Chaz, my mic's still plugged in. Test. Yeah, we're good. All right. I don't. Okay. So this would have been my pick. Kool-Aid would have been there. Yeah, I mean, if he's actually there, I would love to take him there, but we've already done that, so I'm not mad that we didn't do it. I think I'm gonna reach out to San Fran. Maybe San Fran's more intrigued. Someone's got to be interested in this because we're not using these picks anyway. But I just think this is a great opportunity to get some assets back. Okay. Like if you gave me that 4th, I throw in a 5th next year. I kind of want to. Here's what I'm thinking. I like this idea the best. I like the 3rd. We're gonna see. That's a hard one because they don't know who's gonna be available. So I don't know. Thank goodness that dude ain't the Packers GM. Wait, who did the Packers take? I don't actually know who the Packers GM is. I don't think I know. Oh, Mitchell. My trade's been rejected. Which one was that? I offered like 3 trades. I think that was San Fran. Hey, shout out to them for like responding to it because I wanna make a deal here, man. Bro, look at all these offers, dude. See, this is where it gets nuts, bro. I make too many trades. Offers. I don't even know who rejected me. I'm gonna send one more. Baltimore Ravens has traded their pick to the Chargers. No, not quarterback. Oh, Kool-Aid. Yeah, that's Kool-Aid for sure. That's a good move. You don't make enough trades? Dang, you're probably right, bro. I make enough offers, that's for sure. I want to make this happen. All right, bet. Watch this. I just want your 4th. Give me your 4th this year, and I'm going to give you my 4th next year. Bro, this is a fair trade, dog. Your 4th is near the end of the round. Swap some 4ths, move up a couple spots. That's the 4th that I acquired through that trade. Come on. I have to throw a little more in there. Maybe if I give him 2 4ths. I don't want to do that, but I might. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, something like that. I'll keep you all posted. I want to do something like that. I'm definitely looking into it. There is talk about clients drafting Fisk, moving him to edge. It might help him. I don't know. I don't know if that would work. Hey. I just want to get that mid back. Why would they take late rounders? That's the thing. Nobody wants to, but I just want a late rounder back. Like, that's the thing. I don't want a high pick. I'm trying to move back. I want a late round back just because I'm still looking at it as when the draft is said and done, like, what is your draft capital? Right? I'm not trying to like move all my picks and be like, oh, I just drafted all these guys. And I still want to be like, what's my draft capital? So I want to have that pick knowing that when this ended, I would have more of a middling pick there. Which one was it? I don't even know. Okay, hopefully it was the last one I just sent. I kind of like that one. It was the last one I sent. Yes. Wait, is that what that was? Yep. Chat. I'm out here making moves. I'm pulling strings, dog. Okay, I gotta stop. I don't know what that was. We're pulling strings, though, baby. Chat, come on now. Come on, man. He made a trade with me while he was on the clock. Hey, so if y'all don't know what just happened, here's what I did. I took the 4th round pick, my lowest 4th round pick projected next year. I took the 4th round pick. I believe it was the one that I just got through that trade, right? Because I asked for a 3rd and I asked for a 4th. So I took my 4th and I sent it to San Fran. And in return, I moved back 2 spots in my 2nd round. So I was at 29 and moved back to 31. I moved back 2 spots. And in return, I acquired their 4th round pick this year because I had that long gap after trading away the 3rd for Brian Thomas. So now there's still a gap, but I moved back in a little bit here. All right, we got a late 4th. We have the late 2nd. We kind of closed that gap a little bit, and that's all I wanted to do. And that 4th round pick, again, was already acquired, so I didn't really give anything up for that. Come on, man. We're just making some little moves here and there. That's it. I'm cool moving back 2 spots because I guarantee when I'm sitting there, I can either move up, number 1, or 2, I'll be fine with who I get 2 spots difference. No issue with that. We're just making the moves. First day. No, we're doing 2 days here. We're doing 2 rounds. If the first day of draft only for, oh yeah, it is only the first round. The second day would be round 2 and 3, and then the third day is 4 through 7. And that one starts at like noon. It's like an all day kind of deal. Round 2 O-line, 4th cornerback, 5th Nehemiah Burton. See, you've been on Nehemiah. I haven't watched Nehemiah yet. Didn't he run really well? Position yourself. Come on, bro. That's what we doing. We out here making moves. Come on, man. I'm saying, bro, if y'all have seen us do these in the past, the trades have typically went horribly. I feel really good about this, and I hope it lays out what I actually did at the end. Oh, yeah, it does. So, okay, here's the trade. I'm just speaking to y'all. So, yeah, I gave up next year's 4th, which I acquired. Is this the trade? Yeah, and then I got their 4th round pick this year, and all I did was move back 2 spots. Bro, come on, man. Like, the value of this year versus next year is huge, and I like this year's draft. And I love, bro, that could be a cornerback right there for me. That could be an offensive lineman. If anything, that might just be a trade up, but I don't need 3 4th rounders next year. That's just crazy. You already have 2 coming out. I don't need 3. All right. I'm so happy with how this draft is going, bro. I'm so happy, man. All right, chat. So let me know. Well, all right, let's start reacting to the pick. Kool-Aid's still there, bro. Okay, just started the 2nd round. I thought we were way deeper into this. Okay. All right. Yeah, I haven't seen him yet. Didn't he run well though? I know he played at Auburn. Dose was dying for that 4th. I was dying for it. I really wanted the 3rd, but I don't think it was going to happen. I did. Because even though we're not using the pick, I just know as a fan, y'all know this too. When there is a gap of like 100 plus picks, it's dreadful. But I think that's a necessary pick. I really do. I think to get back in is necessary. Because I think we could use it. Like, we got our receiver position figured out. I still want some offensive line depth. That could be the pick. I want a cornerback to groom. That could be the pick. I want a a tight end. That could be my tight end right there. So, edge, right? If my 2nd round pick is an edge, I don't want that large gap that I have to wait for a cornerback or for an offensive lineman. Darius Robinson, I think he's still there. Yeah, he is still there. I think around this spot, I would go get him. I'm pretty high on Darius Robinson. Speaking of, here we go. Carolina. Makes sense. I think it makes sense that he goes round 2. This also makes sense for Carolina. You and the heavyweights are lit like a peanut butter and jelly. Hey, those dudes are awesome, man. Those dudes are awesome. Again, hey, every Tuesday. So next Tuesday, we got another show. Coming up this Tuesday, another mock show. I talked to Easy. We'll see how we do it, but I think we're going to do a full 1st round alternating, but then also have Lions mock drafts that we come in with that we can break those down. So if y'all haven't been tuning in, Tuesdays we started to do mock drafts for the Lions and for the NFL with Speak Easy. We may have another guest on this week, so we may have 3 people on this week. Stay tuned for that. I won't say who it is. We might. Kool-Aid is still on the board, yeah. I don't know if I can go up and get him, man. Colts are willing to move back from 215. I'm staying at 2-3 though. Ravens are looking to move up. So willing to move back from 215. I don't know who I'd move up for there because I don't know what's going to be on the board. I watched not Kingsley. Kingsley kind of scares me a little bit because I know that he's a developmental guy, but I think there could be some real concerns about like if that does come along. I don't know how you pronounce my dude's name here, chat. If y'all do, let me know. Out of Yale, Kyron. I really like Kyron. I think he's got strength issues. I think he posted 21 bench press reps, but I really like him as a player. And I thought he was very effective as a pass protector. I think he'd be a really legitimate guard. I think he plays with awesome leverage. Like that's the kind of player that, you know, you had that round 3 pick. I wouldn't be mad at that. 40-yard dash, 4.78. Wait, who are you talking about, Silent? Braden Fisk. Oh, Brandon Fisk. Braden Fisk. Is it Brandon? It's Braden Fisk. I don't know. Yeah, Braden Fisk. Okay, that's what you said. Yeah, the only thing here's the thing I'll say though. I don't really take the, you know, if a guy's like dealing with something and then I don't take too much of the medicals in like kind of like with Jalen Carter. Like you have to take them like with Penix and stuff. But like with Jalen Carter or some of the medicals that you know like something's going on, but you don't really know. I don't try to take too much of that into account because that's something that as an outsider, I can't really judge, right? The teams can judge that really well. They'll get the medical reports on the players and they can really make a good sense of that. It's a good pick, man. But I can't really do that. So like with Jalen Carter last year, the off the field stuff, I just went off what I saw on field. I loved him. He was awesome this last year. But that's the only way I try to do it. I mean, you can look at some of the other stuff, but it's kind of like even when Micah came out, I was like, it was off the field stuff. I don't really know how to judge it. But Micah was awesome. You think the Raiders willing to trade down? But I know that matters to the Lions. You think the Raiders willing to trade down? They got 2 picks back to back. Oh, do they? Oh. See, now you're saying some stuff here. Let me see. So 15 said they'd be willing to move down. Yeah, they do. What would I move up for right now? I don't know. Probably Darius Robinson, but it'd be a long way to go get him. Ooh, Mike Sainristil. Yo, I'm not counting out Mike Sainristil. Easy. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, this is what we're gonna use going forward. Easy. I did not tell you this. This is Walk the Mock. Shout out to Walk the Mock. They do live mock. So if y'all don't know, I was thinking about starting to do these on my show too. But basically, like you can sign in as a team and you can do the mock draft. So right now we're doing this for creators. But yeah, you could sign in as a team and do a mock draft and it's live. So it's a lot of fun. Go Nealon with your second. All right, I'll tell you this. I had concerns about Nealon. There is so much to like about Nealon. And if the Lions took him, no question at all. Because he fits in perfectly to the idea of like, hey, we want something opposite a Hush that can collapse pocket. He is that run defense, pass rush. He showed up against Syracuse. He showed up against who's the other big school that he played at the beginning of the season? Syracuse isn't great, but another big school. He showed up at the beginning of the year. My issue with Nealon is I had some specific concerns, and I really wonder about him. Tight ends. All right, there were I had to go to my notes, but there are like certain ways the pass rusher he feels very limited, and it's not consistent because he's dominant and he plays with one of the best motors you'll find as a player. But I have real concerns about Nealon. And it came back to pretty much every time he was matched up with a tight end, his inability to get pass rush on tight ends from the games I went through, like the 5 I went through. Like there's certain matchups that I don't think he wins. And I do think that could limit him in the NFL. That being said, he knows how he wins. I really like the player, but I also really had like a major concern that I walked away with for Nealon. It's kind of like nitpicking a little bit, but it's also like, I do wonder if there's how high, like where we could get that to in the NFL. Everybody has limitations, but I just wonder a little bit. So I like him a lot. Like if Marshawn Nealon was a Lion, I would have no question about it. There wasn't a game that I went through that he wasn't dominant. Syracuse tried their best. There was another big school though that he played. Let me pull my notes because we're kind of waiting here. Let me see if I got him handy. Oh, I had Austin Booker pulled up. Chad, we might be taking Austin Booker. I ain't gonna lie. All the signs are pointing to it. Let me see. Okay, those are the linemen. Okay. Yeah, it was against Iowa. It was against Iowa. He was injured against Syracuse. He's tough though, man. He came back too. And played. Yeah, he can move around the line. I had concerns, man. I'll say that. I had concerns. There's a lot of things that I like. I gave him a lot of really solid grades across the board. I didn't really have low grades with him. I think he has one of the best motors, as I said. I think he's a good pass rusher, but I don't think he's great. If you're talking about projecting, I think he was great in college, but I don't project it to be the exact same in the NFL. So I have concerns there. Syracuse tried their best. I turned on Nealon's highlight. Didn't really seem like he had moves. I mean, he's not like a one-trick pony. You know what I mean? Like, he's not like, oh, all I do is bull rush people. But he does have a way to win. But it shows up a lot against the run, and he has a lot of power. But he has a lot of little aspects to his game, which I think show up. He's got good flexion too, which is not bad, especially in the lower body. And then he just plays with freaky effort. Braylon Trice for me has an outstanding get off, and I think what's great about get off is it's one of the most difficult things to. You're not going to really develop that necessarily. So when you have an elite get off, I think you can separate yourself just that alone. And I think he's not elite, but he's pushing up there as one of the best that I've seen. And I think that alone could have a team just take a flyer on him and say, let's give him a shot. So I think the upside is very high with Braylon Trice. Carolina Panthers, Darius Robinson. Okay, so he went kind of far. All right. Who thinks that Betts will surprise people? I hope he does. I really haven't watched him that much yet. Lions drafted J-Mo, Hendon Hooker, Pascal, and Pace Mitchell. Being injured. No, this is true too. No, this is true too. Good point, Peanut. It's a good point. It's a good point. Kamari Lassiter just went. All right, we're on to the Packers. Again, we're now the second to last pick. I want to see what the chat room's talking about. Send me a trade. Let's check things up. Okay. Where are the LA Rams at? They just picked? Oh, they're at 20. I can't make a deal like that. Not now. He's too far. Dang, they were trying to trade up to get Kool-Aid. See, this is that behind the scenes that we don't even see on draft night. This is what's being brought to the table. Okay. So Green Bay is not sure what to do. So I'm gonna slide in. I don't even know what to trade up for. I'm not gonna slide in. I'm not. I have nothing to trade up for right here. I'm not doing that. Calm down. I'm not gonna do that. Can you trade? Yes, you can trade. It's like this little button here, and this is how you make trades. And they do have futures. You can't put players in there though. So like I guess you could kind of like communicate that, but there's a chat room. So like right here, like you can chat with each other. It's an awesome mock, bro. Shout out to Mock, man. I appreciate them having these last couple of years. One second. Okay. Do you think with 5-man? Wait, I didn't read that right. Do you think with the addition of DJ Reader, the 5-man fronts this year? I think it's possible. Yeah, I mean, look, I think just in general, you don't use a third linebacker very often. Like even when James Houston was healthy, we didn't use it very often. So that's where I think Marcus Davenport fits in, is because he's not going to have to sit into that role. Like you could do both. But the thing about it's an interesting point. I don't know that DJ Reader shakes it up entirely. I will say this, though. I think DJ Reader gives us flexibility to play different fronts. Meaning, like, if we wanted to just ask him to be a pure two-gapping nose tackle, right? And it's like, hey, just go play zero technique. I think he gives us flexibility to do that and then do things where at times where Cincinnati would then play, their two defensive tackles between the tackles and then potentially open up one-gap scenarios if you're playing on a 5-man front. Like, I think he opens up more flexibility in that sense. It might change it a little bit, maybe, because you're going to ask him to probably deal with more than one gap consistently. But I think it'll be a lot of similarities to what we've seen. Packers draft picks are interesting. Who did they just draft, man? I mean, look, man, he's strong as heck. Let me see. I had notes on him. I get a chance to look at Green. Yep, Renardo Green. That's who you all were talking about, right? Like, I watched him a couple nights ago. I liked him. I think that's who you're all talking about. Oh, wait. Heads up. Traded to the Giants. But I did watch him. Let me see. Yeah, I have actually his notes right here. I thought he was taller than that. And it was like, okay, you know what he reminded me of? He reminded me of Emmanuel Mosley a little bit. I had some Emmanuel Mosley vibes and just his build and his play style. I got some vibes of Emmanuel Mosley when watching him, to be honest. Shut down the LSU guy. Yeah, he did really well in that game. Brian Thomas had like a ridiculous touchdown that was like called out of bounds in the back of the end zone in that one, but he did well in that one. I think the issue, I want to say the issue from what I've seen so far. I mean, there's obviously like some speed questions. I think he's very explosive in the hips. You can see it when he transitions. Like he has a really good transition ability. I think there's like real issues in terms of at times there was communication breakdowns. I think when you watch him in zone, like there was like a lot of times where he would just completely lose his blind spot and who was actually attacking him. And there were other times like depth. I didn't see him overlapping coverage. So like there's like certain areas like that where I give him lower grades. But I think, yeah, as a press man corner, he's one of the more cleaner press man corners coming out that I've seen because not a lot of guys kind of live in that sense. If you're saying nickel, I could see that just because of his play speed. Like you could question that. He ran a 4.49 940. But I don't know. I think he could hang on the outside. I think he could hang out wide. He's got the transition ability to do it. We're going to play man. We're definitely going to play man, but I do think the other things are still necessary. Like you have to be good in off-man coverage too to play man because I don't think the lines are going to give him press all the time. You may see one do it, the other one might play off. So that still is an aspect, and I think off-man coverage, even there too, I had like a closer to average grade on him. I don't think he's as fluid in half turn. Like for example, Cam Sutton did a lot of half turn for us. I don't think he's as fluid there, but yeah, he could definitely get up and press. So like I say, he reminded me a lot of Mosley, and he tests out in explosive categories really well. He said, move up for a kicker. Man, we already took our kicker. We traded up first round. Is PFF mock draft simulator? No, this is not PFF. This is walk the mock. All right, I got to lock in. What's the big board look like? All right, we're on pick 14. The chat room, the pick is available. I don't think I'd trade up here. TJ Tampa's still available. That does make sense, actually. Let me not act shocked about that. That does make sense. Mike Sainer still would be interesting. I could see taking that swing. There's Nealon. I actually kind of like where they have him ranked. They have Mason Smith very high, so they're just making an upside there. I can respect that. I don't think I'd trade up here. Like, I wouldn't give up much to move up here. I could see taking Edgerrin Cooper, maybe. Maybe Braswell. No, I'm not going to move up here. I'm chilling. Walk the mock. Sorry. Yeah, they have them live. And if you go to wait, what was this? 1 second. If you go to their website, if you go to their website, you can go on there and you can find ones that are like sometimes they won't get filled out. But yeah, you can just jump into ones that are going to have people in there. So they kind of like make sessions for it. It's cool. Ricky. All right, Ricky. Yeah. Okay. See, that's why I got my receiver, bro. That's why I feel good about that. I don't not like this board. I like Jermaine Burton more than they do, though. Like way more than they do. Jermaine Burton for me, and I had real question about him separating level 1. But Jermaine Burton for me, he feels like kind of what we've gotten from some of the Bama receivers recently that went mid rounds, where they come in and they're just ballers. Like he's so competitive. He's got real route strength for a guy that's not huge. He could play wide, I think, with no problem. He's got legitimate speed. Like for me, that guy, I would take him over a lot of. I mean, they're different body types, right? I haven't really watched much of Walker. Watch McMillan. McMillan's different. Plays a lot in the slot. McMillan reminds me of Sterling Shepard. I think there's some comps there when he came out. I like McMillan. He's very good level 1 separator, but I would probably take Burton. I think Burton's more well-rounded. I'd probably take Burton over Roman Wilson, but I haven't seen enough of Roman Wilson to be fair. Malachi Corey, this guy has hands, man. He's legit after the catch. I just don't think I take a guy that's that good after the catch over someone like that. Didn't Burton punch someone when they stormed the field? I don't know. If that happened, that's crazy. But hey, that could be. Hey, if that's the reason they dropped him, my bad, dog. I didn't even realize. It might be. Yo, dude, Green Bay taking a receiver round 1 though. Like, hold up, that is kind of interesting. I didn't even think about that. All right, Falcons. Here we go. Falcons. Yeah. I mean, he was kind of sticking out a little bit there. Walker. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Walker. Here's what I think with Walker has. Walker has a lot of, I think, upside in an area that didn't feel like it was consistently like shown with UCF. This was a dude that, like, obviously body type. He did a lot of RPO game there, and there's a lot of times that he just wasn't getting the ball. And he had some big plays in him too. There was one time where he was taunting on the sideline when he was running into the end zone. I didn't love that, but I will say, I think he's got a lot of like lower body quickness that could be tapped into a guy that at his size this isn't normal, and I think that leads to a lot of upside within his game as just a separator in general. So I have, sorry, not Walker, Baker. Yes, I have Baker. Like, there's real intrigue there, just because I think the traits are strong. I think the athletic traits are very strong. The pick is in Cleveland. We're getting to our pick pretty quick here. Edgerrin Cooper. That's a Cleveland Browns type pick. You know what? Minnesota would take a guy like that, right? Minnesota would do that. Play him as a spy, let him blitz. Minnesota would do that. Washington. That was quick. Dang, I didn't even get to see the board. They already knew. Oh, they took Mike. Honestly, if Mike was there at my spot, probably would have took him. Man. Imagine trading up for another receiver. Here's the thing, though, Chad. I'm kind of chilling because I feel good with. I don't like. I'm cool with like who I could take if I just sit and do nothing. Tyler Newman would be kind of nasty though. Let's go get him right now. The pick is available. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna reach out. Don't they need a safety though? Why would they not just take Newman? Like, I could be wrong on that, but I think they need a safety, no? Oh, dang. Okay. That's who they're taking, right? Oh, I guess they need that too. Yeah, they kind of, yeah. Okay. Y'all see that offer I laid out there? Yo, they were not feeling that, bro. Yeah, they were not feeling that. They're like, hold up. I don't even know if I threw the second round pick. Yo, they probably saw that. They're like, this is the worst offer of all time. I'm sorry. Hey. I thought this was the worst offer of all time. I don't know why I would trade up here, but I'm very intrigued by trading up and taking Tyler Newman. I'm like super interested in doing that. I'm super interested. I'm just gonna offer it, whatever. They're not gonna accept it, but I'm super interested in doing it. Yeah, I definitely am not gonna give a good offer here. But it's just interesting. All right. I'm chilling, bro. I know who I'll take at 29 if I haven't watched Brendan Rice. Brendan Rice. I have watched Brendan Rice. Brendan Rice athletically is just, he doesn't really blow you away. I don't think in any category. I think that's why he's a little low. Let me get to my notes though. So I'm saying that off the top of the dome, man, but I don't got my notes pulled up. I think he's a pretty nice route runner. He was a pretty legit route runner when I watched him. And I ended up we did our Bleacher Report mock. He was the first receiver I actually mocked to the Lions. I took him in like round 3 or 4. Pittsburgh. Yeah, right here. That kind of feels like a Pittsburgh pick, to be honest with you. Yeah, separation. I didn't think he was super sudden as a separator. I think long speed, below average. Not stacking cornerbacks. It's probably some of those. I think it's more of the athletic traits because he's 6'2", 208. He's got good size. He ran a 4.5 flat. Not terrible. Some explosiveness. Got good length. Strong hands. I also thought he ran with really good timing. I think that was the thing that stuck out to me as a route runner. Very good time. He ran on time all the time. So RPO setups, he was on time with the quarterback pretty often. And there was a lot of times where they just missed him. Like there was a lot that was left on the table with him too. Agility was lacking a little bit. And that was more so for zone coverage, kind of working through that. You know what? So I marked the play. My one play I liked for Rice was he had a play against Notre Dame where they ripped it from him in the end zone. The very next play, they threw it back to him and he caught it. It was contested. The second one wasn't as contested, but it was nice to see it. So it was like, okay, good response there. The toughness to just go get the football. I do rock with that. So Chris Jenkins just went. Oh, Philly's back on the clock. Oh, okay. Well, how about this then, Philly? How about that nice little 6th round pick and a 5th round pick? What you think, Philly? Philly, come on now. I actually kind of hope they don't accept it. I don't know if I really want to do this. This is walk the mock. Honestly, if they take this, I might trade back. Hey, yo, if he accepts this, I might trade back. And just see if I can get more. See if I can just finesse like the whole system. They're not going to accept this, but hey, they're thinking about it. Look at them. Look at the clock. They're like, I am absolutely. Hey, but it worked. It took one time. Would y'all consider the trade that I made to go get Brian Thomas a low ball offer? Was that what that was? What's up, Patrick? I mean, all right. They weren't feeling it. They're taking Newbin, man. Right? I mean, they ended up signing a safety. They got CD Deuce back. Ah, okay. Okay. Whoa. All right, we're good. That scared me. Okay. Yeah, I absolutely am. Yeah, I absolutely am, man. You know, I love it. I do it on PFF too. PFF doesn't feel as good. These are real people, man. So, you know, I feel okay with sending them terrible offers and just seeing if someone accepts it. Like I have no issue in doing that. They have Austin Booker so low. I don't think anybody's going to take him. I hope not, though. That's who I have my eyes on. I'm going to be honest, man. That's who I got my eyes on here. I don't think anybody's going to take him. I don't want any of those guys. I like Puna, but I want to take him here. I take Kyron would be interesting. I'd be on board with taking Kyron. Sanders is still available. Happy Easter weekend. Happy Easter weekend to you as well. I like the fact that Sanders is still chilling. There's a part of me that kind of just wants to grab the tight end. Yo, the Red Hot Kickers is going to start. Dang, you're right. Dang, you're right. I can't. I'm kind of tempted, bro. Like, I'm kind of tempted a little bit. Sanders might be there, but I'm kind of tempted to, like, go get him. It'd be nuts to go grab a receiver and then come back with the tight end. I'm going to see what they think. It's only what, 8 spots? I don't think he's going to make it to where I'm at. I don't know who needs a tight end, though, so maybe he will. Let's give him that trash offer. All right. All right. Let's just see. They got Max Millen high. No, actually, no, that makes sense. Never mind. Makes sense. My boy Jarvis Brownlee. Haven't got to Elijah Jones yet. Kalen King, I watched a little bit, not enough there. Same thing. Where do they have? Okay. Where do they have him ranked? They have him on here. Oh, did the Renardo Green go already? Did y'all see that? I don't even know if he's on here. You had to have gotten drafted. And then I missed it. Unless he's considered a safety. Is that possible? No. I don't know why he'd be considered a free safety. Oh, I guess he is. Huh. I don't think I'd make Renardo Green a free safety. I mean, I do like how at the catch point he does a good job of not getting flagged. I don't know that I'd make him a free safety though. Okay. Hey, maybe they saw something I didn't. I was kind of on Mason McCormick, to be honest with you. Obviously, competition level, some questions. Holy cow, what just happened? Dallas took Jalen Wright. All right, I don't know any of the backs, so I can't tell you nothing on that. I'm not going to take him here, but they have him ranked like 113. I thought that was interesting. Yo, why is Chris Braswell still available? Hold up. See, my notes on Chris Braswell are so old that I don't even know if I'll get to him. I want to see if I can pull him up real quick. Because I liked him. I don't think I loved him, but it does feel like he's kind of falling here a little bit. If he's just sitting there for me, like, I got to be prepared. Ricky already went. Man, missed it. Yeah, he went a few picks ago, actually. So, yeah. But if you're just talking about, like, outside of this. Okay, where is it? Chris Braswell. Is it my another notebook? I'm going to sort this out. Why take a receiver with the first pick? 1 second. Let me get this figured out. Okay, this is not the right. Oh, Chase. Couldn't play all three. Already have 2 high-price receivers soon. Well, our guy will be cheap. Well, the guy I just drafted. You'll have to pay St. Brown. JMO soon. I could kind of see. I mean, JMO's got 2 years, then he'll have the 5th-year option. I could see what you're saying a little bit from the financial standpoint. I kind of get that. So you're saying why take a receiver because you already have to pay 2? I don't know. To me, it wasn't the same as Cincy because Cincy just needed a starter. I don't think we need a starter anywhere on the offensive line, but it would have came down to him, to me, and Powers Johnson. I didn't come up with the final grade yet for Brian Thomas. A little more difficult, but those probably would have been my top 2 up there. But yeah, I don't know. I just try to take who was the best player available, to be honest with you. I didn't really look at it like that. But yeah, I do expect St. Brown's going to get paid. We'll see on JMO. I think, JMO still got a lot to prove, to be honest. Yeah, no, I think JMO's got a lot to prove still. He did come along, though, last year. I'd also think that those 3 can all bring different skill sets. You know what I mean? From what I've seen so far, I think they can bring different traits to the table. So I think they'd be able to bounce off each other a little bit there. Okay. But I cannot find my Braswell notes. So, all right. Huh. All right. Well, we're getting to our pick here. Buffalo Bills select Speaky. All right. You know what? I'm good on that. I didn't have to look. It's fine. I'm kind of glad they did that because I wasn't going to be able to find it. And we are flying up on our pick here. Green Bay's in. They've had some interesting picks. Now they go safety. Pair up with their big man, Xavier McKinney. I think it's a good question, though. I think it's worth questioning the receiver for a financial side. I do like that you brought that up because it does make you think a little bit. I guess you could kind of argue the same thing about offensive line. Like if you paid Decker and then you draft an offensive lineman, then you're going to have to pay Sewell and then Frank Ragnow again. Like the offensive line, so it's definitely different. I get what you're saying, though, because receiver is different. Yeah. So you could see the JMO overlap, but that definitely wasn't a need pick. I'll say that. I wasn't taking that because Josh Reynolds signed elsewhere. So let me just put that out there. Okay. Arizona Cardinals, Roman Wilson. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to take, I don't think I'll take Trice. I've taken him before. I'm kind of either thinking, I don't think I want to take Rook here. I think I could hit an opportunity. I think I have an opportunity to, I don't think cornerback, Rook's not a bad option. I don't want to go cornerback. I don't love the spot here for corner from what I've seen so far of these guys. And I'm a Cam Hart guy. I don't really love that spot here. Edge. Braylon Trice would be interesting. I've already drafted him before, though. So that's the only holdup I have there is I've already taken him on a mock. Oh, hold up. All right. What's the offer? So they get my 6th round pick. What the heck? Hold up. Oh, no, hey, Bills. Bills. I'm sorry, dog. I got to reject that. I feel bad. I got to reject that. I do kind of feel sad rejecting that. I could trade up now. I don't know what I'd trade up for, though. Like, I'm cool with chilling. I'm really fine with chilling. Like, so I don't want to accept this because I don't know what I'd move up for. Only thing I would move up for is if someone takes Trice in front of me, but I don't think I'm gonna go Trice anyway. Yeah, I don't think I can move up. I could go grab an offense. I could go grab Kyron though. He'll probably be there. I don't think trading up helps me. I feel bad saying no to my guy, but it ain't there, man. I don't see the value. I guess I could have went up and got my tight end. Sanders. I'd probably have Sanders over the tackle. The only thing with not taking a tackle, though, would mean that if we don't take a tackle, there is still going to be a pretty nice gap before we get our offensive lineman. So that's kind of like the one thing. My man wanted to trade up. Oh, I didn't even know Nealon was still available. My man wanted to trade up. I didn't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to make a pick here. I don't hate it. If there was a 3rd round in there, I think I'd consider it. He's giving me a future 2nd, though, so I don't hate it. I think right now, my highest graded players, if Braylon Trice wouldn't be my highest graded player, he would be, he's good in the trait. Probably Sanders, Rook would be up there. Kyron would be up there, but he would be behind those two. Tyler Newman would probably be my highest graded player left. And then Austin Booker would be in that So let's see. Oh, well, okay. He's off the board. So that makes it a little bit easier. I kind of think I'm just going to take Tyler Newton, bro. Like, I don't know where he'd fit. But I think I might take him. I really want to get Austin Booker, bro. I really do, but test. Booker. So I'm a little bit chat. I've seen more Austin Booker. And I like Austin Booker a ton. And realistically, I'm not going to know who's going to be available. Sanders would be a dog, bro. Don't do me like this, dog. Don't do me like this. Hold up. Oh, gosh, I hate this now. I can't take a tight end. I can't take a tight end after I just took a receiver. Maybe they'll make the decision easier for me. I like Kalen, bro. I'm folding. I'm not folding. I got 2 minutes. I'm not going to go tight end. If this is from the Chiefs, I'll think about it. Otherwise, I'm not. Oh, my gosh. They're blowing up my phone. Blowing up my phone. See, realistically, I'd probably take this trade. But I want to make a pick for y'all. Chat, should I trade back or should I make a pick for you guys? I realistically would take this Rams trade. Realistically, because I'd be cool with moving back. I wish there was a third round. I would take that. I think I'm going to take Austin Booker. Make the pick. I'm either going to go Booker or Newman. I just haven't decided. Trade. Wait, y'all are cool with me not making the pick? I can't make the pick if I trade. We're only doing 2 rounds. Nealon already went, Ryan. I think if I trade back, I'm going to move back and go get... this is so hard, bro. Okay, hold up. Why they doing me like this? I'm either taking Booker or Newman. Do I want the safety? With Iffy and with Kirby. Or I go get the edge defender. And I just pop him in there. Just... I could be a dog. Pick the lion. He said pick the lion. I love them both. But I gotta be honest, bro. I think Booker would be a dog. I think Booker could be incredible in the NFL. I think they both could be. He didn't test well. It's all right. He balls out. I have his testing stuff. I can pull it up. Chat. I had to do it. Now, look, honestly, though, realistically, I would have probably moved back 3 spots to acquire another 4th. No issue with that. I mean, because I probably would have gotten one of the 2 either way then still. But because we're doing it for the content, as chat was saying, I wasn't going to do that. And I don't think I reached. I don't think I reached. I think you could argue I reached because I passed on Newman, and that's fair. That's fine. If you want to say you would take a Newman, that's fine. But as a player, I don't think I reached. If you told me the Lions used that second round pick for him, I would be. Yeah, I would have traded back probably if I had a third round, I would trade it back. Okay, let me pull my notes. So I can tell y'all what I think about him. Because, like, look, if I'm just sitting here talking highly about him, just because I made the pick, you're gonna be like, oh dang, well, of course. Let me read y'all some of my notes. So, Austin Booker, 6'4", 240. I love his frame though. Needs to put on some weight. 32.5-inch vert, nearly 34-inch arms, which I love. His hands, fine. 4'7", 940. Okay. Played 505 snaps this past season. I believe that was the number, which is nuts. He didn't play a ton. But, bro, my man said pick a Lion as a pass rusher. He's got a huge bag of tricks. I think he's an instinctive pass rusher. He plays with great vision on the ball, run defense, and as a pass rusher. The length opens up so much. You'll see long arm moves in his games. You see the stop and start agility. You'd be a James Houston upgrade. He would absolutely be a James Houston upgrade. He does need to pack on his frame a little bit, right? But this is the place to do that. He needs to add to that a little bit. I don't want to read all my notes here, but patient to set the edge. He needs to get a lot stronger. That's for sure. He can handle tight ends. He's honestly handled tackles too, and the ability to shed because he's just very patient the way that he gets into contact. But he does need to improve that. Flexion stands out. You want to talk about guys that can dip, win the edge? There you go. Now, if you want to tell me that the Lions were like, we don't really want that, I could understand it. And I think Nubin, fine, hey, take him. But it was really down to the two there. I would have probably traded back and let it sort itself out. But because we were doing it for the pick, I was going to make the pick and make it happen. Austin Booker, you are a Lion. Yeah, definitely check him out. I mean, I think he's an awesome player. I think the guy's got freaky upside. It's just that's where you're drafting upside. And I think that's fine. You need to do a tape. You need to put the tape on Dose or a big breakdown. I need to put the tape on. Dang, I don't have the tape handy. I've watched it. I don't have it. Let me see. He's little. No, he's light. He's light, and he needs to put the strength on for run defense. Though he, again, that sandbag role like we were talking about, obviously could be a third down pass rusher. Needs to put on some strength. I think he's got the frame to do it. I think he's built really well. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up something for y'all. I might have like a. I don't think I have any highlights, but I could probably throw up some clips for y'all if y'all want to see it. Let's see. Can I throw this on the screen? And then we're going to kind of... Oh, hey, I think they posted my reaction to our draft pick. I think they did. Okay. They did. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I don't... let me do this, chat. I can't really... All right, I'm going to do this. Before we end this, I'm going to do this. I'm going to show y'all a couple and these aren't highlights, so these could be bad. You always got to look at the good and the bad, as I do. But I do have some just, I can just show you some random clips here. So just so you can get a sense of what he looks like. He's at the top of your screen. There's going to be an arrow to him right there. Number 9. That's Austin Booker. So you can see he's definitely on the thinner side, definitely needs to put on a lot of strength. You can see he can add a lot of mass to his game. I love the energy that he plays with. Like, look at him trotting down the field. I love that, bro. He flips both sides. He can play on the strong side as your DN. In the NFL, he's definitely gonna have a little bit of a different role. I love that agility, that stop start. I think he's got a deep bag of tricks. Mike Sanders still did get picked. He went before my pick. Let me see. I think what makes him so tough is that if he can pack on some muscle, he can win so many ways. That's what I think makes him tough, is that he's got a diverse bag of tricks for a redshirt sophomore. Chat, he's a redshirt sophomore. 505 snaps. Bro, that gives me so much optimism. I mean, maybe it doesn't hit, but I'm just like, it gives me so much optimism what that could turn into. But obviously, he needs to get stronger. It's just the truth of it. So here he is working on left tackle. This is a good left tackle here in Texas, too. See a little stop start there. Very slippery as a pass rusher as well. Let's go one more clip. Let's just see what happens. There he is on a run stop. So you can see here working on Sanders, the tight end. Well, actually not. Take that back. There's the little slide up. And this is a lot of it. It's a lot of kind of eluding blockers rather than taking them head on. There's the finish. So, I just thought I'd throw some clips in there. Chat, with that, oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I'm cool with either, though. If you don't want to say, like, hey, you took Tyler Newman, that's cool with me. Like I said, honestly, I probably would have traded back, but I don't want to just trade back because we're only doing 2 rounds. So, mock draft. Who were the picks after me? Patrick Paul went right after me. There was only one. I wouldn't have taken him anyway. So, yeah, chat, we would have moved back 2 spots and essentially could have taken either one because one of the two would have been there. One of the two would have been there. But when you say he's not athletic, I think saying a guy's not athletic is you have to look at it in terms of what are you saying not athletic, right? Are you saying he's not athletic because his 10-yard split wasn't there, or are you saying he's not athletic because he doesn't have the flexibility? Like, to me, athleticism goes deeper than just explosiveness. You have to see it. You have to see it, right? You can see the flexibility. You can see the balance. I tie those things into athleticism. I think timing is such a big, impactful part. Depth that you can cover on your first step is massive. And those are kind of things that I look at. Not functionally athletic. Not functionally, like, in what sense? Like, he can drop into coverage. And I do think that he's a little bit... like, if you watch him drop into like flats and stuff, and he has experience doing that, so it'll be nice. You'll get flexibility there. He's done it. I don't think it's the most fluid thing, but I think if you were to put him like on a, I don't know, if you were to put him in like a weight room and just see if he can test Alex well, I guess maybe not. He did test well in some categories, but I could see what you're saying there. And yes, he does have to put on weight. But man, I'm buying into just seeing a big time pass rusher, so I'm on board with it. You don't see his full body in motion. This is one thing. So it's one of my knocks as a pass rusher. Inside pass rush moves. One thing that he doesn't consistently do is drop his leverage. It's one thing Marshawn Nealon does well. Drops leverage, makes himself tough target to hit. He doesn't do that, right? Sometimes he can get high on it. Obviously, the agility's there, but he doesn't necessarily always sink his pad level to get inside. So that does pop up. If you are on the pick, has the intangibles Lions fans are iffy on. Yo, hey, that's facts though. That's facts though. Hey, I wanted to see this, chat, before we get out of here because I had a. Oh wait, is this me or is this just a clip of? Hold up, let me see what this is. I don't know if this is me. I think this might just be a clip of Brian Thomas. Oh, okay. Yo, that's fire. Chat, go. Hey. Check out Walk the Mock if you guys are doing these going forward. If you do a mock draft, this is the place to do it. You can see they posted right here. This is when Walk the Mock selected Brian Thomas Jr. with the 23rd pick. So, yo, this is make me hyped up. Like, we actually just drafted this dude. I don't even know what to do. But yeah, go check them out, man. Because like for all y'all, if y'all are trying to do mocks, and I know you're doing against the simulator, a lot of times they're kind of repetitive. Do it here because you can get in rooms with real people, and then you can do live mocks, and it's a ton of fun. What's his RAS score, and was he a team captain? That's a good question. I haven't really looked into his background. I usually do that after I watch the player, so I don't know. I would assume his RAS score isn't great because it's just a combination of his testing scores and then his height, and he's also on the lighter side, so it's probably not great. It looks like a 6'8" is what they had him at. Yeah, 6'8" for height mainly. Broad jump was really good, they say. I don't even think they're 40 yards. He also has good length, so... They have him good in terms of 10-yard split and 40 yard. 168, 10 yard, 4'8", 140. So I don't know what those numbers are from exactly. I had a 4.79. But yeah, that's what they have him on here for relative athletic score. I can show you. What's my X user? At 0 dose of Dion. Again, I have no idea why, but that's yeah. What's his rest? Was his where is this Twitter? This on Twitter? Oh no, they just tagged me in it. Here, I'll repost it. They tagged me and I'm gonna repost it. It was on Walk the Mock. It was on their page. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I have to look. I know he's super young, so I don't know if he was a team captain because he's a redshirt sophomore. So I'd be a little bit surprised if he was. A guy that hasn't been around that long. If that guy became a redshirt, if he became a team captain that fast. Let me see. I don't think so. He was only. Yeah, I don't think so. I'd have to look into that, to be honest with you. But yeah, man. Hey, we gonna end it here. Chat, I appreciate y'all joining. This was a ton of fun. I think I drafted 2 new guys that we haven't drafted before, so I think it made it really fun. We made some trades now, and let's not forget that part of this mock draft is the trades that I made, and the trade that I could have made, I didn't make it. They also probably wouldn't have offered it. They just wanted to get another pick too, so I respect that. But the trade that I did make which was part of the real thing, which was acquiring a 4th round pick back after having to go up and give up a 3rd round, and then also picking up, I think it was a future. Oh no, I acquired a future 4th, and hold up, take it back. Yeah, I acquired a future 4th, which I traded back away to, make this happen to get a 4th this year. And then I gave up a 5th this year, and I got the 3rd. Wait, hold up. I can't even read. No. All right, y'all saw it happen. I'm not reading it. Y'all saw it. I ain't reading that because I don't know what I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all joining, though. Apollo, Art Green, the Purple Stick, Donnie. Oh, Donnie, what's up, Donnie? Replay it. It's a lot of fun. I won't spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. Replay it. It's a lot of fun. Brad Holmes Jr. You can skip to our pick if you want, or near our pick. Don't go all the way to the pick. The moves we did make, but more importantly, the moves we didn't. That's deep. That's deep. Yo, what is this beat called? Among Us beat. It's called Among Us beat. Check it out. It's fire. It's Among Us beat. All right. Appreciate y'all joining. I'll see y'all next time. Happy Easter to everybody out there. And this is true. Hey, I had to start off with a bang. Chicago took Drake May. He fell to 29. It was insane. But yeah, no, Chicago started off with a bang taking Drake May. Wait, chat, real quick. How did the other teams do? Chicago drafted Drake May and Dallas Turner. WL, how's that? So they took that. They didn't move. Minnesota. Let me see what Minnesota did. Where's Minnesota? Minnesota took JJ McCarthy. They traded up to go get JJ. They don't pick until the 4th round. And then, because I guess they traded. Green Bay took Adonai Mitchell. I think that's how you pronounce his name. They took Kingsley. Need some development there. And because they lost Bakhtiari, so that makes sense. And then they took Jaden Hicks. All right. I like our draft better. Only thing, yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Appreciate y'all joining, man. I'll see y'all next time. Mikey Sanders, he went before my pick. If he was sitting there, I probably would have took him. He went before I went, so yeah. Brad Jr. got foundation there. That's what it is, man. I mean, down the road, that receiving core, that pass rush, just like give it some time. All right, we out of here. I'm out.